Take it with apple cider vinegar. All of these will improve your body's ability to absorb the BTT. Doing smaller doses of the BTT, taking your BTT with meals, all this is going to help your diarrhea. Would you let me know how you're doing? Give it a shot. Give it a 3 or 4 days. Let us know how you're doing, Matthew.
Okay.
Good deal. Thanks so much, and thank you for sharing that story. That's awesome.
Okay.
Anybody who's got... God bless, buddy. Take care. Yeah, anybody who's dealing with diarrhea after you take the BTT, it's not uncommon. I hear sometimes people saying, well, it's your body detoxing, your body cleansing. No, it's your body eliminating the minerals, which means you're not getting the, not only do you have the diarrhea and the loose stool, which are obviously unpleasant, but you're not getting the advantage of the minerals. Also, what it means is you're probably not absorbing minerals from other sources either. That means you're running a higher risk of being malnourished in terms of minerals. You could very well be malnourished in terms of B vitamins and other nutrients that require a stomach acidity and a healthy digestive system. So treat your diarrhea as diagnostic of malabsorption. Use smaller doses of the BTT and digestive support. Thanks so much. Appreciate it, Matthew. Moving on to Mary in Texas. What is up? How you doing? Welcome to the Bright Side.
Hi, Ben. I've got a quick question for you. My doctor put me on methotrexate.
Oh, no. What did you have?
For osteoporosis and rheumatoid arthritis.
Hang on. Let me get this straight, because this is not making it through my small little brain here.
He put you on. Right.
Did I hear you right? He put you on methotrexate for osteoporosis? Yes.
And rheumatoid arthritis.
Well, now, rheumatoid, that's one of the dumber doctor strategies, but I don't know why he would put it on. He probably did it for the rheumatoid. Methotrexate is one of the top 10 poison drugs. Now, there's thousands of drugs out there. I think last count there was something like 20,000 different prescription drugs. The top 10 prescription drugs out of all those many thousands of drugs are going to be pretty deadly and toxic, and methotrexate makes anyone's top 10 list. It's an awful, awful, awful drug. Just Google it. Just get the package insert. I'm not going to belabor the point. It is one of the most hideous drugs you could ever take. It knocks out your immune system, and that's why he's putting you on it for rheumatoid. So here's what you need to do. First of all, go back to your doctor and tell him you can inform him that you have a connective tissue disease, as we've been talking about, and you can inform your doctor that you're going to take your health in your own hands, and you're going to figure out how to build your own bone and how to take care of your own connective tissue disease. Rheumatoid, folks, is simple to deal with. Rheumatoid arthritis, that is an autoimmune disease. Correct, Mary?
Yeah.
Okay. Whenever you have an autoimmune disease, that means the immune system has been activated inappropriately. Whenever you have a defensive response, that's what this is. The immune system activation is a defensive response. The body's trying to defend itself from something that's getting inside. That means something you're breathing or something you're eating. It can theoretically it can come in through the skin, but that hardly ever happens. So usually it's something you're breathing or eating. If it's something you're breathing, you're going to end up with a respiratory condition. Since you don't have that leaves only one option, and that means, Mary, it's something you're eating. So a couple of things you got to do. First of all, you want to focus on foods that trigger a digestive response. Diarrhea, loose stools. You got to know you have these things, right? Diarrhea, loose stools, constipation, bloating, gas, heartburn, something, right?
Right.
Okay, so what you want to do, and I'm not psychic, this is just how it happens. You want to focus on foods that trigger this kind of response and then eliminate those foods. Grains of all kinds are a likely suspect. Eggs can be a possible suspect. Dairy can be a suspect. And then legumes, that means beans and soy can also be a problem. But it can really be anything. Any kind of vegetation can cause digestive system flare-ups. Just pay attention to the foods you eat and your digestive response. Secondly, start focusing on nutrients that support digestive health and wellness. Bone soup can be a rheumatoid arthritis sufferer's best friend. I'd be using it all day long. Bone soup, as long as you don't have any problem with chicken, and some people do. So you have to pay attention there. Use seaweed and the Z radical to help coat and soothe the digestive system. Use noni juice and aloe to help coat and soothe the digestive system. Get on the glucogel caps, which can help heal the digestive system. system. Make sure you're getting enough vitamin C, which can help heal the digestive system. Probiotics are a must-have for anyone dealing with rheumatoid arthritis. 80 billion or more units a day. Look for multiple strains. Probiotics are a must-have for digestive problems. They're a must-have for all autoimmune diseases, but especially for rheumatoid arthritis. Make sure you're taking in cartilage kinds of products. And I'm going to tell you about a really neat supplement that you can take tomorrow that will help. That you can take. I'll tell you about it tomorrow.
I was wanting to hear that today.
I know. I'm going to tell you about it tomorrow. It has medicinal properties and it can help you rebuild that cartilage. The osteoporosis is the same basic thing. It's not an immune condition more than likely, but it's an inflammatory condition. It means that your osteocytes, the cells that make bone, are not doing their work. And as we said at the beginning of the program, when cells are not doing their work, you want to backtrack it to starvation, suffocation, intoxication, which is the same, basically the same things that go wrong when you have rheumatoid arthritis. So everything that you're doing for rheumatoid is also going to help you with your bones. You might want to throw in a source of sulfur. MSM is a great source of sulfur. We haven't really touched on MSM, but we certainly will be doing that in the next few days. MSM is an organic, absorbable form of sulfur. You can also use sulfur-containing amino acids. One of my favorite is something called NAC, and N-acetylcysteine, and you should take probably anywhere from 500 to 1,000 milligrams. Excuse me. NAC is best known as a detoxifying supplement, but that detoxification comes from the element of sulfur. That same sulfur can help you rebuild bone or build bone, as well as improve joint health as well. So many more things you could do, Mary, but that should give you a great start. Thanks so much for your call. Appreciate it. Sorry if we left you on hold. Call us back tomorrow. Tell our call screener that you were left on hold. We'll take you first up. Tomorrow we'll continue talking about osteoporosis, nutrients you can use. One particular nutrient that's super easy, super cheap, something everybody should be taking, but especially if you're dealing with joint disease or bone disease, any kind of connective tissue health issue. We'll tell you what that is tomorrow. I'm Pharmacist Ben. Check out my blog, pharmacistben.com. Check out my website, brightsideben.com. Click on the Join the Team link and help me in my mission to educate the world about the power of a nutritional supplement program. We'll talk to you all later, folks. Bye for now.
Attention! Do you owe money to the IRS or have years of unfiled returns? Are you being audited or receiving threatening letters? If the answer is yes, you need help. The IRS can seize your property and assets, impose fines and penalties, garnish your wages, and even go after your bank account. Don't take on the IRS by yourself. Don't let the IRS destroy your life. Take action now. Call our team of experts for a free and confidential initial evaluation. We've helped thousands resolve their tax problems. Let us help you. 800-261-7073. 800-261-7073.
We the people grow cotton, weave fabric, engrave ink, embed strips and fibers to protect from counterfeit and carting to a private bank, having it lent back at interest, forcing taxes to service debt. This capitalism, or was Jefferson correct when stating a central bank issuing the public currency is a greater menace to the liberties of the people than a standing army? Ted Anderson, I'm placing a free silver dollar in a book that explains our monetary system. Call for your copy, 800-686-2237. It's time to understand the system. Call 800-686-2237. That's 800-686-2237.
If the IRS has garnished your paycheck or seized money from your bank account, you need to get professional tax help now. Fast action is required to put a halt to these aggressive IRS collection tactics. You can count on the knowledgeable team of tax professionals at Wall & Associates. With over 30 years of experience, Wall & Associates has settled the tax problems of thousands of taxpayers for a small fraction of what they owed. For a free face-to-face consultation, call 1-800-425-4610 to put a wall between you and the IRS. 1-800-425-4610 or look for us on the web at wallandassociates.net. We solve tax problems. If you hire Wall & Associates today, you'll never have to talk to the IRS again. To stop the levies and seizures today, take action now. Call Wall & Associates at 1-800-425-4610. Wall & Associates, 1-800-425-4610.